This story is called The Ohio Skinwalker. Hello, I had some crazy shit happen to me a few weeks back. I know y'all like OC, so here it is, green tech style. I was hiking with a friend in the backwoods of southern Ohio, just laughing and joking around. We're walking some more and come across a creek. The creek is really deep and doesn't look passable. Hey Anon, let's go walk down by the creek to see if there's a safe place to pass, my friend says. Keep walking down the creek some more. Middle of fucking nowhere. Starting to get dark and cold. Decide to walk a little further. And we come across an old freaking looking towable camper trailer. It looks really old. Busted out windows and shit. But we've been walking for a long time now and it's really dark. No lights in sight. Anon, should we camp here? I'm tired. Decide to camp there for the night. Start a small fire and lay out our sleeping bags. Decide to make light of the situation and play my harmonica. Soon, I'm interrupted by the snapping branches. Anon, what the fuck was that? My friend asked. I pull out a 45 from my jeans and make sure that there's a round in the chamber. Not sure, probably the wind. Decide to make nothing of it and lay down to sleep with my gun next to me. Wake up the next morning to find our packs missing. What the fuck, Anon? Where's our packs? My friend asks. Argue for a while about the packs, but we decide to look around. Look around for a while in the woods and by the creek. Nothing. Look at old camper trailer. Haven't looked there yet. So we look inside, find some weird style shit. Clothes, broken TV, a pot of some kind of food that's been left ages ago that smelled really foul. Anon, what the fuck is this? I look around. Not sure, it looks like it was abandoned long ago. See weird markings on the walls. Can't make out what they say. Go into the back of the camper and see a huge looking pentagram style demon shit drawn out on the mattress. That's worded weirdly. But basically there's a mattress with a big pentagram on it. Nope the fuck out of there. Anon, we're going to go. Where are we going to go? My friend asks. I don't know, let's keep moving. Walking kind of fast, realize we've been walking for 2 days to get to where we are now. Stop and tell a friend we have to calm the fuck down or else we will definitely die out here. Come to my senses and decide to trek on. Walking for a long time now, getting really hungry. Fuck, we need to eat. Realized it was already the afternoon. Sit down and crack open an MRE I had in my cargo pocket and split it between us. Finish and continue walking, looking for any sign of a house or any roads. Nothing. We eventually have to find something, I told my friend as we kept walking. We follow the creek bank until it gets really dark. Until it starts getting dark. We see something floating in the water down a little ways. It's our packs. We run to them to look and see that they're still intact. Go grab them, Anon, I tell my friend. He wades into the murky water towards our packs. Hear a huge splash a little ways from us. The fuck was that? My friend asks. Wasn't me, I reply, looking over towards the huge ripples. See something in the water coming towards us. Can't make out what it is because it's getting darker. Anon, get the fuck out of the water now, I yell. My friend wades as fast as a Mexican ass can and throws our packs on the bank and dives out of the water. I help him out and look over towards the direction of the splash. The water is calm. What was that? My friend asks. I explain what I saw, and he plays it off as me trying to dick around with him. We sit on the creek bank for a moment, looking around. Decide to sort through our packs. Anon, did you put this in my pack? My friend holds up a makeshift doll-looking thing made of fabric. Deny the fuck out of that, and he puts it away. Sort through my pack. There's nothing strange. Decide to put our packs on and start walking again. Pitch black again, cloudy night. Starting to get spooked about what I saw earlier. Not sure what the fuck happened, but I'm still really spooked. Come to a small open area with a rock bed. Decide to catch a few hours of sleep before heading on again. My feet are killing me, so I take my boots off. Fall fast asleep, but wake up in the middle of the night. Look at my watch and see it's 12:37 a.m. Look around to find a friend. I can't find him. I jump up and started panicking, but not calling out for him just yet. I see my friend with his back towards me 40 yards away. Oh, he's just pissing. It's cool, I'll wait for him to finish. He's taking a real long piss. Look at my watch, it's been 6 minutes. Anon, are you playing with it or are you pissing? I called out. My friend twitches a bit, and I sense chills up my spine as I reach for my gun. Anon, I call out again. My friend bolts into the woods. My entire body freezes. Wonder what the fuck he's doing running around through the woods and shit at night. I grab my flashlight out of my pack and walk slowly up to the woods. Dead quiet. I'm freaking out. Anon, if this is a game, I swear to God I'll shoot you in the leg and you can limp the fuck back home, I call out. Nothing. Hear something running with breakneck speed through the woods. Turn the flashlight the fuck on and look in the direction of the sound. I see my friend hiding behind a tree. I walk up to him, just his shirt hanging on a limb. Get a weird feeling in my gut and decide to walk out of the woods. Getting close to the tree line. Hey, Anon, my friend calls from 10 feet away. I shit myself. I point my gun at him and flashlight. He's wearing his shirt. Where the fuck were you? I asked. Over there. Pissing. Why? Puzzled look on his face. Look at him strange. Where? I ask. Over there. He points in the opposite direction of where he was. Shine the flashlight back into the woods. His shirt is gone. You weren't over there? I ask. Nope, I wasn't. A bit skeptical, starting to think something weird is going on, but try to act cool about it. Sunrise, we'll walk again, okay? I tell him. He agrees, and we walk back to the campsite and just sit by the small fire. I glance at him a few times, and he's just staring at the fire. Lay down and pretend to sleep. See him snap his gaze to me and look at me, then lay down himself as he continues to watch me. Good night, Anon, I say. Good night, friend replies, as he continues to stare at me and finally shut his eyes after a few minutes that felt like hours. Wake up in the morning to find my friend looking at the fire. Oh, you're up, I say. Yeah. I look at him for a second. He had cuts and scrapes all over his body. Anon, did you go through the woods last night? I ask. No, I'm fine. Well then, I get up and put on my pack. Hear a Harley tearing down the road. Dude, we're almost out of here. Yes, I said in excitement. Oh, he says blandly. He doesn't seem quite right. Let's go, I say as I'm booking it up the hill. Wait, Anon, can't we stay a bit longer? Look at my friend weird. We've been out here for almost a week, with not much food. Nothing. And he's worried about staying here? Why? I like it here. Goosebumps run up my arm. Anon, are you alright? I ask. I'm fine. Why? He replies really quickly to my comment. No reason. Let's just go so we can come back later. Okay, he says excitedly and puts his pack on and runs up the hill past me. Start thinking about what the fuck has been happening. Start to think my friend is a skinwalker or something. We get out onto the road. Phew, we're almost home free. Yeah, Anon laughs weirdly. I haven't heard him laugh like that. We are. I clutch my gun that's behind my back. I see a truck approaching. Flag him down and ask to hitchhike back to the nearest town where our vehicles are. On the way back, I ask him, So, remember when we saw that thing in the water? Oh yeah, Anon, crazy stuff, he replies. Remember when we saw that doll and that weird pentagram shit? Yeah, probably some kids trying to spook us. Decide to test him. What color's my truck again, Anon? Blue, he replies. It's red. We get into town. Anon, something strange about you, I speak up. I'm fine. When are we going to go hiking again? Anon, we're never going hiking again, I reply. Friend looks really fucking pissed. He turns around and starts walking back down the road the way we came. Anon, where are you going? Back. Back where, I ask. Back to the woods. I watch him for a moment, and then walk a few blocks to get to my truck and start heading down the road looking for him. It's a real shitty road. What the fuck? He couldn't have walked this far. See anon up in the distance. Speed up and get close to him. He stops dead in his tracks, looks right at me, smiles, and runs into the woods. I stop and roll down the window. I hear shit running through the woods, as I'm assuming it's him. Anon, I call out. Come join me, Anon. It's gonna be a blast, he yells back, but his voice sounds froggy and weird. Anon, let's go home. We are home. I roll up the window and floor that bitch down the road and eventually end up on the highway and head back home. Get home, wash up, and tell my girlfriend what the fuck happened. Girlfriend says that Anon called her looking to see where I was, tells me I had a long week and to sleep it off. Missing persons case turns up a few days later. I'm interviewed by police. I tell them what the fuck happened and they thought I was a kook. I got a phone call yesterday. His name pops up. Hello? Nothing. Anon? Nothing. And the call ends. And then the guy adds, it's a bit anticlimactic, but that's what the fuck happened to me. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck was in that camper is the cause of this shit. Some freaking voodoo shit or something. I hope you enjoyed this story. I did this before, but I used the MLG voice. It's when I didn't exactly have enough confidence in myself to read the story, which I like doing this now because I got a somewhat okay mic. But I hope you liked it, and if you did, I have more videos on my channel like this that are probably just as bad and cringy. But I find enjoying doing them. It's a thing to do in my spare time. But yeah, what do you think? Was it just his friend fucking with him the entire time, or is his friend turned into a weird voodoo zombie or a skinwalker? Or do you think the whole story is made up? It's up to you. As Nuke's Top 5 would say, you decide.